Hello and welcome, brothers. Does anybody remember this game? Well, it's actually a Warhammer 40,000 game, a video game on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. This game is called Space Marine, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. I really liked this game. I really did. I still do like it. I play it now and again. I like the sounds. I like the sounds of the weapons. I like, whatever like weapons there are in this. There's the bolt gun and things like that. I mean, I'm okay at the game. I mean, I'd rather play kind of co-op game types than versus modes. I mean, versus modes are fine, but I would rather play the co-op game modes like horde mode type of things. I mean, here I am loading up a Exterminatus or Exterminatus, whatever you want to call it. I call it Exterminatus just because that's how they pronounce it in the game. But I load up one of these because I want to basically kill greenskins. So I go about this in this mode. Unfortunately, sometimes when you pick a mode, it might be a little bit hit or miss in terms of getting the right game, in terms of lag, things like that. And I don't really have my loadouts set up there, as you can see. And I've gone into a game where there's only one dude, and he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty hardcore, doesn't he? He's Legion of the Damned there. He's just going to just melting the faces off of orcs. So I think, wow, this guy's pretty hardcore. He's going to last a long time just by himself. So what I do is I end up quitting the game. So without boring you, I'm going to just quit it here. And so I eventually find another match, which is better populated, i.e. there are actually Space Marines alive, and there is space for me to just jump in and spawn. Like I said before, my loadouts aren't really made for... oh dear. They aren't really made for hordes and things, so I picked this old Stalker Bolter. You can hear the sound effects, just absolutely fantastic. It's what it should sound. It's what, in my head, these weapons would sound like. I don't really like the shaking of the camera when you're running, and a couple of my friends have said that as well. It's a bit overkill using bolter rounds or Stalker Bolter against Gretchen or Grots, but there we go. And also, there's a little bit of lag between shooting enemies and actually getting a kill, especially with headshots as well. But that's just to do with the servers, I would think. It's nothing to do with my internet. And it does this a fair bit as well, migrate to host. But now normally that would have just melted that entire orc. And melted gun in the face. There we go. There was another one. Did you notice there? It took a little while between shooting him in the head and actually getting the kill. I don't know why I played this game the other day, but I did, and I just felt the need to play it because I've got plenty of Space Marines and Warhammer and things like that, so I thought I'd just play this game. I definitely think it's the best kind of Space Marine Warhammer 40,000 game. Yeah, and this is coming from me, and I do like the Dawn of War game series. You know, the strategy. I was brought up with Command and Conquer, so that kind of strategy game I love. I really do. But this is definitely the best Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine game out there, hands down. The multiplayer is still quite populated. I still get into games and I still find many games, many people to play against. It's just a shame that they messed up the Chaos Unleashed. It was a DLC pack where you could play as a Dreadnought and things, and I think I was playing many other games at the time. Skyrim, I'm looking at you, and probably didn't really think about buying it or getting the DLC, and then they pulled it because I think THQ's license with the Games Workshop or something like that ended, or I don't know, something happened, but they did pull the DLC content off the marketplace, and that's a shame because I playing it now, I would have liked to have bought it just to support THQ and Relic, not really because it's amazing or anything. I mean, it is cool and it would give a bit of variety to play multiplayer, but it's kind of like a two-way thing, support and something else to play, but unfortunately they took it down, so shouldn't really cry about that. It was my own fault for not getting it, but I just really hope that they make the next game better, and I've got every faith that they will. It's an outstanding universe, and IP, would you call it IP? I don't know, maybe not IP, but it's an outstanding franchise and universe to make use of. I mean, look at it, there's nothing really similar to this, I don't think. Gears of War, maybe, but you know, Space Marines and Warhammer 40,000 have been around long before Cliffy B was even an embryo. Well, maybe not an embryo, but it's certainly been around a fair while. 1975, I think, in case you wanted some more useless facts to fill your brains with. And at this point, there are 3 enemies remaining, and we can't find them anywhere. We think that they've glitched into the wall or something like that, so we do spend a fair while looking for them. So what I'll do again is I'll just stop the video and load up the next kind of match. So here we are in another match, another Exterminatus match. Sorry if I couldn't get the last transition that seamless, but already we're being bombarded by the greenskins. It's a good match that, again, I've actually joined one that is populated, and I thought I'd go for a Devastator heavy bolter. Already I get in there and lay waste to them, just let rip with that incredible weapon. It's very good against the orcs, very good. Yeah, the bolt gun and the melter gun are equally very good. The problem you have with having the heavy bolter in the later stages, is, well, I can spoil it for you. In the later stages, you face, well, you obviously more difficult enemies, harder enemies, enemies with tougher armor to crack, so to speak. So the heavy bolter isn't really optimum for that engagement later on in the waves in the game. And it's really strange because I'm getting hit a lot and no damage. And at first I thought, oh, is this a hacked server? Is this a glitch? What's happening? But later on you see me that I do take some damage. So I don't know what the deal was with this, but for a while I was chosen by the Emperor, it seems. But it doesn't last long, as you can see, though. That clicking is not a good sound. So I rinse that the ammo off that weapon. And like a boss, whip out the bolt pistol. You notice how it takes a while for the game to register that you've headshotted them or just shot them and killed them. It does take a while, but I do blame the lag on that. On the single player, it's nothing like that, I don't think. I'm doing all these kicks and things, you know. This is Sparta kick, as I've coined it. And I'll try and get out of here, but I think I die. I just, you know, there's only so many Daka that power armor can withstand. As I've heard said before, throw enough ammo and some of it is bound to stick. And that is truly the case with orcs. The thing is with orcs though, they're more assault based, you know, chopper in the face, things like that. However, in this game, they seem to have an awful lot of Daka. Wow, 100 rounds for the heavy bolter. Probably not the best place to aim at, with 3 companions there, but friendly fire is off, thankfully. His body just flies up into space. A lot of people are assault marines in this. I like being assault marines, flying about and crushing down. But these space marines are pretty weak in close combat anyway. I mean, I've tried being an assault marine with Thunder Hammer or with the power sword, and I just think that they're a bit weak. They just take so much damage in melee, and I think I just, yeah, I fall over and just pee my pants there and then die in that order. But yeah, so I won't bore you with this. I'm gonna pause it again, and I'm gonna skip to a multiplayer match where I think, actually, what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna skip to the multiplayer match where I did quite well. I think I did quite well. So I'll just leave you with this for a little while, and then we'll go straight to the multiplayer match. So here we are, the piece de la resistance, as you may call it. Multiplayer match. I've got some loadouts set up for multiplayer games, and I don't destroy everyone, but I do play to win on this one. I really go for it. I'm an assault marine on this one with the power sword. What's the difference between a relic blade and a power sword? Is a relic blade just more pimped out, or is it just larger? But anyway, get that point, get the points, melt him with plasma, super heated plasma. I'm already on the next capture point, or thereabouts, and I'm contesting that objective. I have 1, 2, 3. I'm sure I had 3 strikes there with him, but I didn't kill him, and that kind of annoyed me a little bit, because I swear he was going down. But there we go. Again, moving straight onto the point. See a little dude. Try and get to him. Miss him. Take him out. His little combat blade was no match for this sword. Narrowly missed that. Go for a few more hits and die again. This is the thing, I'm not incredible at this game at all. I'm just okay. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not used to... Maybe I'm used to hitting things, if you see what I mean, rather than just waving weapons about and hoping that the game will capture them as a hit. You know. But either way, we capture that one, but oh no, they've captured the other point, right back at our previous spawn point. So I'm straight over there, superheated charge shot, a few more shots, vent it, finish him off. So I'm looking around again, don't know why I do this, but there we go. There's a guy over there trying to get Charlie, so just bide my time, get there, try and take out this dude with this huge power maul. Find out that there's no one there, keep contesting the objective, or capture point, whatever you want to call it. Already we've got quite a big margin in terms of points. Crimson Crusher, okay. With Assault Marines, I think it's always important to always be on the move. With Tactical Marines and Devastators, that's difficult to do. But with Assault Marines, you've always got to be, because you're so limited in your engagement perimeter or whatnot. Yeah, take him down. I thought there was a guy up there, but couldn't see him. Ah, there he is, and he absolutely smashes me. And I did this a couple of times in this match. I just spawned a long way away instead of waiting the time. I think the amount of time to wait is a bit ridiculous in this. It reminds me of PlayStation 2 games where you had to spawn or wait a long time. You know, the split screen ones where they had spawn timers. I just think, and I mean, yeah, I know Battlefield has a similar, you know, the amount of time to respawn, but and I don't know what on earth happened there, because I had that sword so far up his power armor backplate, but apparently if you just sit there with your heavy bolter, that is enough. That annoys me a lot, but I do use a heavy bolter. Another thing that annoys me is people that just go around using the melter gun. I understand, you know, you've got to get your kills up and things, but so many people that just use it. That was a good little sword fight I had with that guy in there, but I chose to just bail out because I think someone else killed him just then. I see them all heading towards Alpha, so I storm on in, take out the Marine with the melter gun, which is integral, do some kind of backflip there, and just get wiped out anyway. But victory is ours, and we win that game. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's just a little look at this game that I've had for a couple of years. And seeing as it's September, Space Marine September and Spyderco September, I thought I'd just do it, and as like a little montage, a little ending, seeing as it is the last day of September. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please do comment in the box below, rate and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. The Emperor protects.